think it's tough for all of us, man. I think a lot of us put Jesus on the shelf because it seems like life just kind of gets in the way, and we let life get in the way. You know, we let the world get in the way, the machine. We let it just get in the way, and God just sort of takes a back seat. Our faith takes a back seat, and it's for me, you know, or for all of us, I think as believers, it's one of those very convicting feelings. You know, it's like, what am I doing, man? Like, you know, my whole life, my whole foundation, everything I grew up knowing and learning was about the Lord, and you know, how do I go about my daily routine and find a way to just you know throw him to the back and say, hey, I'll come get you when I need you, sort of thing. And it just seems like in our darkest and worst moments is when our faith seems to kick in again. And it's you see the countries go through that. When 9/11 happened, stuff like that. You just see this explosion of faith and this explosion of, we need God in this country, and we need our faith to be first and everything. Put it back in schools and do this and do that and everything. Once all that that drama seems to fade away, so does God, and so does everybody's their faith just seems to take that back seat. And I think we do that a lot, and it's something that I think that human element that we all share, that it's just we get focused on the wrong things. And I think as Christians, we tend to use God as ammunition against a lot of things in the world, and pull them off the shelf when we need them, and throw them in people's face, and quote unquote Christians. I don't think there were any of the red guys. We're not into that. We like to, we try every single day. It's tough, man. It really is. Especially you get wrapped up in this whole music business and the things that are they're demanded of you. And sometimes we get in pretty sticky situations where thankfully through the grace of God, we have a foundation that finds that helps us find our way and navigate through some pretty tough decisions. And I think it's frustrating for us too. As believers, we want to be known for, like we talked about, living and loving. That is the fundamental core element of being a believer and a follower of Christ. And it's I don't know, man. It's tough to understand how we can dedicate our lives and say that we're going to live for God and live and walk in His steps as close as we possibly can. And then sometimes you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it by looking at someone that there's something different about them, that there's something that grace has taken grace has taken the negative things out of their lives and changed them into a person that's living and loving, and that wants to be that people want to be around. So it's tough, but I think if you focus on that and that conviction is strong, I think that's where our foundations they'll kick in, because it's a conviction that we share every single day. And I think that if your foundation's strong, you're gonna feel convicted, and you should. And you just got to fight it constantly, and fight the world, fight the machine, fight everything that holds us back and distracts us from being more Christ-like and following in the footsteps that we were trained and shown when we were kids.